Hello, it's Darin from innovationtraining.org. I am blown away by ChatGPT's newest feature to create your own GPT, almost like a little app that runs on ChatGPT for a specific purpose. I'm having so much fun with it. Let's show you what I'm doing. I'm going to move my face over here. I've already created a few. It only takes 5 minutes to create one, and you can make it better. I've created one on facilitating a person through ideation, providing them activities, prompting them, that kind of a thing, to get the challenge right and generate ideas. Or an ideator. Well, ChatGPT will generate ideas for you. Instead of leading you through the process, it's just going to give you the ideas. Or a design thinking trainer. I love design thinking, been training people on it for over 10 years now. ChatGPT is going to do it. It's going to share some tips and application of design thinking. So let's make a new one. Create a GPT, a version of ChatGPT for a specific purpose. I'm going to click on this and let's do it. You can see it gives you a little prompt, and this is what's great about it. It's like the ChatGPT interface we love, very conversational. Make this. I've been training people on storytelling, leading storytelling workshops and coaching and that kind of thing. So I'm interested in that. So I'm going to say make a storytelling trainer that helps people learn how to craft their story and tell it in an engaging way. You provide frameworks, tips, guidance, and structure for the person to learn storytelling. And let's see here, I gotta fix that, and generate better story ideas or storyboards. There we go. So I'm describing it, it's learning, it's figuring this out. I like this. It's got the tool. It's working. Right? You can tell it's making something here. So we're just making this live, see what it looks like. And this is what I like about it. You don't have to code, right? There's no coding involved here. It's just chatting. And you'll soon see that not only do we get at the text level where it's making this, but we can get to the visual level. Because a lot of times if you might make an app or something, you need a visual. You need an icon for what that app is. Story Weaver. Does that resonate with you? I like to just call it what the name is. No storytelling trainer, please. So that's what I would rather have. Storytelling trainer, right? That's what we'll call it. And it will learn from this. Okay, it's already giving me some details here. Your guide to mastering the art of storytelling. And you can see it's showing, hey, here's how this might work. This app, here's how it might work. How do I start a story? Help me improve my story's flow. Create a storyboard for my idea. What makes it? I kind of like it. Yeah, I'm liking the direction it's going at. We're showing people that a story is a little bit more than just winging it, right? Just talking. But there's a structure there. There's some tips. There's some practices. There's a flow, right? There's ideas, right? Ooh. I'm going to say give me other ideas, less about writing or a book, and more about a story a person tells to someone else. So this is how we work. We get it. Give it feedback. We give it a new prompt. Here's what I like. Here's what I don't like. Or at least just get other ideas, right? We can do that. So this is a process that I usually don't go with the first name they give me. You can ask them for a different name, or a lot of times I might have a name that I like. Okay, I'd say that's good enough for me, right? Good enough for now, but I'll change later. So we can do it, right? It knows. That's what our process is. That's what's nice about this is you can go back, you can change it, you can update it, give more suggestions of what you might do. So, okay, it's helping me build the app now. What are the most important aspects should focus on or avoid? Sharing good story structure, ideas for what makes a great create story, tips, tools, techniques. That's what's important here. So we're just typing that up. That's almost my vision for this, as a person knows, hey, storytelling is really important. I need to learn it, and I want to learn it through coming up with my own story ideas, and then developing one of those story ideas further, and then starting to tell it. All right, so that's what I want. Kind of fits with my style for that I have in my storytelling training and workshops. So that's what I'm wanting this to be, is like a tool to help with that. Okay, how would you like to handle questions user doesn't provide enough detail? Ask for more information. I'll say either is fine. Try both. So that here we go. We're building this. How do I start a story? What makes a good character? There we go. We're building it together, updating it. Then you'll see there's a configure tab where you can add a little bit more, right? It's getting the behavior right. Here's the kind of behavior that this app will take. As you see with ChatGPT, you can have it respond in a formal, very precise way, maybe an encouraging, playful way. Let's see here. I want it to be more like a mentor, friendly and encouraging. That's the style or the personality I would like this GPT to have, versus direct and challenging. And that might be more my style, so this comes through here. So it's building this. And I can always give it a little bit more detail as we go here. The more specifics you give it, the better it does. Right? Okay, let's see what it's doing now. All right, it says try it out. All right. So let's give it a go. This is the playground. Also, here's the configure section. This is where you see the details that it's been building with me. So I'm going to click this. You can see the name. I can change that. The description, your guide to mastering the art of storytelling. Good enough for me right now. The instructions, this is important. This is kind of what it does. And you can see it's learned from what I shared about how it will respond to the user, being positive, that kind of thing. Conversation starters. I might have some different things here. I might say, create a storyboard for my idea, help me improve my story's flow, makes a good character. How do I start a story? We can try another one. Give me storyboard story ideas. Right? So we might need that. Give me story ideas. Let's see here. Let's try that. You got other things. You can upload a file. Like I could have let's say I've created a lot of documents on my tips for storytelling. I could upload that and it would speak to that, right? Shows the different capabilities from ChatGPT. Can browse the web, generate images like you see here with DALL-E, code interpreter. So there's a lot of things that it can do. How do I start a story? Give me story ideas. I like it. Let's test it out here. I'm going to create. And also, I'll ask, let's go with something. Help me improve my story's flow. So we've built this GPT. Now it's live on ChatGPT. It's Storytelling Trainer. You can find it, search for it, give it a try, right? I'll be changing it, right? We just whipped this up in a matter of minutes. I'll probably change that icon image. I might change the wording here, but I think this looks pretty good to me. But I think I might change the focus of the app a little bit. I'm stuck on, should it be training people, teaching them on the storytelling fundamentals, good techniques, or should it really be guiding them through, helping the person get story ideas, craft one of the best ideas, start telling it, getting feedback on that. So that's where I'm trying to determine the direction. It could be all of those, or it could be one of the focuses. But that's what I've got so far. So hopefully check it out. We just built the GPT. This is Darin from innovationtraining.org.